you an entrepreneur at heart and looking to learn a skill set that can potentially make you over 6 figures a year, working just 15 to 20 hours a week? Hey, if that's you, you definitely want to stick around for my Unclaimed Funds Revealed Blueprint, guys. Hey, my name is Keith B. Epic, Keith Jones if we're doing business. I am the digital Pied Piper, and quite frankly, the king of Unclaimed Funds. So guys, I'm gonna get right to it. Let me go ahead and just break down my exact process that generated me well over 6 figures this year, not only for myself, but for my students. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to use a document that's called the Freedom of Information Act, right? You're going to use this document. You're going to send an email to government agencies, right? You want to send an email to government agencies. Right? Then in return, what you're doing when you send this Freedom of Information Act request, you're actually putting that government agency on notice, right? As U.S. citizens, we have the right to get this information from the government, and especially if it's unclaimed funds that's owed to people. And this is the thing about the unclaimed funds, and this is why we're doing such a good service for our potential clients. Now, if you have a house foreclosed on and that home is sold for more than what was owed on that property, that difference between what it's sold for and what was owed goes back to the original owner. Now, this is a thing. If depending on the state, if they do not make their rightful claim between 2 to 5 years, again, depending on the state, they lose that money forever. Millions and millions and millions of dollars actually goes back into these counties' general budget every single year, just simply because these guys did not know this money was owed to them. So that's why we're doing these guys such a good service. So with the Freedom of Information Act request, you're going to send it to these government agencies. In return, they're going to send you, I like to call this the money list, right? You know, a lot of these lists are 7 figures, right? 7 figures, right? Most counties, they have millions and millions and millions of dollars unclaimed, and they're going to send you this list. From there, you want to verify your list. Why you want to verify your list? Because quite frankly, when foreclosures happen, so many different departments are going to be involved in that foreclosure. You know, it's going to start off at the Treasury. That the Treasury Department is going to send it to the clerk to set the court proceedings to start the foreclosure process. It's going to go through that process, and then that clerk is actually going to send it to the sheriff department to actually host the foreclosure. The sheriff is going to sell that property, and depending on the county, it may go back to the clerk, it may go to the Treasury, that overage that is, or it may go to a department specializing just with these unclaimed funds. So it's important to verify, because with so many different departments that's going to be involved with this, it may have some inaccuracies, all right? It may have some inaccuracies. Our government isn't known for their great record keeping, right? So we want to verify that ourselves. From there, we're going to skip trace, and we're going to call that individual, right? Now, put yourself in the perspective of that potential client, right? You're receiving a call, somebody's telling you owe some money, owe $50,000, $100,000. It's going to be you're going to have the belief that it may be a scam. So it's important to know what to say, how to say it, to actually build rapport with that person and give yourself that credibility. And I teach you how to do that as well. From there, you're going to send out your contract. They're going to send you that contract back, of course. With my program, I actually give you all the legal documentations you're going to need to secure your interests, your money, right? And once you have that signed contract, you're going to go ahead and partner with an attorney, right? In my course, I teach you how to partner with an attorney with no money out of your pocket, where you're going to pay that attorney, 5% of those unclaimed funds. Typically, we're going to charge anywhere from 30 to 40%, and we're going to pay that attorney 5%, basically to do all the work, right? And then from there, that attorney is going to do everything, and he's actually going to send you your check. And this is the way it works, right? That you're going to have a contract with your client. You're going to have a contract with that attorney. That attorney is going to work with that client based off your contract, and he's going to process that deal. And once he processes it, the check will actually be sent to the attorney, and then the attorney will pay everybody what they're supposed to be paid per your contract. And then it's just about sitting and waiting for your paycheck, guys. Just sitting waiting for your paycheck. It's really that simple. I tell my students all the time, there's nothing in this whole process that is outside of your current skill set. The only thing is, you just don't know what you don't know. And once you learn what you don't know, this is the easiest way to make money ever for me, right? I have students that close $100,000 deals and made over $30,000 in commission. I actually have my daughter who just turned 18, and she also got her first 2 signed contracts. One of them for $106,000, making 33%, and another one for $32,000, a little over $32,000, where she's making 1/3 as well. So imagine being 18 years old, right, and making $40,000, right? She's actually in the process of having an attorney file all the paperwork, and I'm so excited for her because there's full-grown people not making $40,000 in a year, and I'm teaching her how to make that just in a couple transactions, guys. So, hey, if you want to learn how to do this, reach out to me. I have a limited amount of spots left in my course. With my course, not only do you get access to my modules and lessons, you actually will get access to me as well, my mentoring. So if you have a situation where you feel like you're spinning your wheels, or you just don't know what to do, or you receive something and you don't know how to interpret it, guess what? You have someone that you can pick up the phone and actually call and work you through whatever that obstacle is. And personally, I like to work like that because whatever situation my students is going through, I know within 5 minutes, I can have them straight and have them pointed in the right direction to go to that next step, whatever it may be. So if you're interested, definitely get with me. I'm about to do